everyone, Jason Katzenbach here along with Rich Henderson, and in this video we're going to show you just how easy it is to source products so you can sell them on Amazon. And in this video we're going to be using this example of an eyelash serum and walking you through the whole steps. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to show online what I'm doing while Rich Henderson here is going to explain.
Cool, and we're going to start with a site called Alibaba. In general, what you need to bear in mind is for products that go on or in your body, we strongly recommend that you source those in the United States. And we're actually going to show you how you can do both in case you've got a product which you want to source in China. So you go to the Alibaba.com site and then we're going to type in eyelash serum and then hit the search button. And it's going to bring up numerous results for us. But at this stage, as I said, we're looking for the USA, and the great thing about Alibaba is it shows China and the USA. So all we need to do is go to supplier location and then check the box that says United States. And automatically it's going to bring up the search results. And you can see here, we've got, I think it was, how many products are we looking at? 22 potential suppliers of this product. Now, that may seem like a lot, but it's actually not. That's not a huge amount. The issue with Alibaba is it's only recently American suppliers have started listing their products on there. So while it's a good source, there's actually an alternative we can use too, which is actually to use google.com itself. So again, it's very simple. We're going to type in eyelash serum, but this time we're going to add private label and we're going to put it the whole sentence inside quotes and then hit the return button. And you can see here we've got another 24 results. So again, we've got a lot more results to look at for even more suppliers.
Let me show them one little tip. As you can see, we've already showed you how to do Alibaba, but if you want, when you're searching in Google and you do see the Alibaba results come up, what you can do is just after you've put the term eyelash serum private label, simply put the negative sign or the minus sign and then the term Alibaba.com. When you hit enter again, now all of the Alibaba listings will be removed so you know that you're looking at other listings.
And that's a super tip, especially for saving time when you've got a huge amount of results on the page.
And one other thing to add, now when you're starting, you want to start with a focused search. But if you're not finding the results that you want, what you can also do is try it with and without the quotes, because sometimes depending on what the term is and its popularity, you might have more luck without the quotes. But you want to start with the quotes first because it'll give you a more focused search. So here's an example. It says Extreme Eyelash Growth Conditioning Serum. And what I like about this is not only does it give you lots of detail, but a lot of times sites won't do this. They won't show you the minimum quantity and the pricing. And this one does right away. So this is a really good, right here is a really good option if this is something you're looking for.
And looking straight away there, we've got, if we look, say we look in the middle at 500 units. So it's packaged, you get the eyeliner bottle, and it's $11.20. But this is actually for 7 milliliters. The product we were actually looking at, this product here, is only 3 milliliters. So you can kind of think you're going to actually get it cheaper than that. And the product itself on Amazon is selling for well over $25. So you can see you've got a decent margin there. And this is sourcing in the US, so your costs are going to be a lot less. You don't have to ship it all the way from China.
That's a really good point. Actually, let me just add that. So you might be asking like, well, why wouldn't I just buy from the US versus China? Well, there's definitely pros and cons. Now, as Rich said, usually when we say anything that we want to put on our skin or we want to ingest, we recommend that you shop in the US just because of stricter regulations. Now, something like this, however, if you did want to shop in China, chances are you're going to be able to get a much lower price for your order quantity, but that's not the only thing that you want to look at because there's also shipping time. So you might be able to get something in the United States that you'll be able to get in inventory within just a couple of weeks versus 30 to 60 days. So you're definitely going to want to be looking at all of those options.
Absolutely. And that's really how simple it is to find suppliers. And once you've found, and you don't want to say, oh, there's a supplier, we're going to use that one. You want to use multiple suppliers and you want to contact them. All these suppliers, whether it's on Alibaba or you find them on Google, will have a contact us page or an email you can send to. To me, it's the two key things. Take your time and contact as many suppliers. You know, you may think, oh, this is a pain doing this. But as Jason says, the more suppliers you contact, the better results you're going to get because you're going to have a better idea of what the product really should cost you. But it's actually really simple, but it's time consuming. Just take your time and do it right.
So if you're interested in selling your own product on Amazon, check out our free 6-part training series where we go over everything you need to know, from not only why is Amazon the source that you want to start with, but also how to find products, how to source those products, and more importantly, how to launch those products in front of millions of active buyers. Take care and check out the free training series now.